combining shapes. So again, I'm going to need my Pathfinder and my shapes on this one. So I'm going to come into, if you want to tear off shapes again, remember you just come in here and click off on this long little skinny thing and it'll pop it off. So the first part I'm going to come in, I'm going to do the long rectangle that I see, and I also see a rounded rectangle here in the middle. So the first step then is I'm going to come in here and say unite. So this is one that you're going to have to do several steps. Now I need to make these angles here, so what I see is triangles. So I'm going to come in here with a triangle and rotate it to kind of get that edge. So I'm going to come in here again so I can kind of see the edge. I'm going to highlight both of them. You can kind of see where it's going to be subtracting and then subtract. So I got one edge. Now I need to do this other side. So again, I'm going to come in here with a triangle. So then I'm going to come in here with my triangle. I'm going to rotate it so I can get where I would like it and highlight both of them and say subtract. Okay? Now that if I'm satisfied with this, I'm going to hit Command C, Command V. I'm going to copy and paste it. I'm going to come down and hold down Shift so I can proportionally kind of resize it a little bit. I'm going to stick that inside here, highlight both of those again, and say subtract the front. Okay, I probably need to fiddle with this just a little bit more, but again, I'm not completely finished. I want to hit unite so it's all one piece, and that's the Chevy logo. Now there's several ways to do the Mitsubishi. The way I did it is I came in with one big triangle. I'm going to hold down Shift so it's straight. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and I'll make it red. Oops, red. Okay, and then I took other triangles and divided it out. So again, take down some triangles. I'm going to copy these 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And so let me change this color so you can actually see what I'm doing. So I'm going to come in here and paste this one here. Oops, undo. I'm going to come in here and rotate this one. Oops, one more time. And then rotate this one. Make it black so you can see what I'm doing. It's a little off, so I'm just going to be fiddling with it until I can get it kind of close to being right. So now I'm going to hold down Shift, click on my giant red triangle, and click on just one of the squares and say, one of the triangles, and select minus the front. So I had to do this 3 times. So again, I'm going to hold down the red triangle, hold down the black triangle, and say subtract. And then lastly, it looks like I have to bring that to front. Object arrange, bring to front, because I'm subtracting from the front. I'm going to hold down that, click on the black, and say minus the front. Whoops. I must have been off a little bit. So what I'm going to do is come in by white arrow and select just this piece right here. I'm going to go back to my black arrow, click here, and say subtract the front. Alright? Again, it's not perfect, but you're getting the idea on how to use the subtraction tools. Okay, the last 2, Toyota. So I'm going to come in here with my circle. Kind of similar to setup as the target and the other ones. I'm going to hold down Command C, Command V, copy and paste. Whoops. I guess it would help if I selected on circle, Command C, Command V. I'm going to hold down Shift, bring it down a little bit, put it in the center, highlight both of them, and say subtract, or minus the front. So now that I have one, I'm going to go ahead and copy and paste Command C, Command V, because I see I have 3 circles. I'm going to come in here and resize this so I can kind of see. I'm trying to recreate that Toyota logo. So again, I'm kind of trying to match it up. And once I feel like it's good, I'm going to highlight both of them and say unite. Now I have this last circle. I'm going to rotate it. I obviously need to resize it. And I'm going to come in here and kind of resize it until I feel satisfied with it. So now I'm going to highlight all of it and say unite. Alright, now this last one I'm going to actually do off the page here and then bring it over here once I'm done because it's kind of big. So the first thing I'm going to do is draw one rectangle. I'm going to go ahead and rotate it. And then I'm going to hit Command C, Command V, V, because I need to paste. I need 3 total. So I'm going to come in here and stack these for the Adidas. Okay, and so I'm going to go ahead and make these a little bit longer. And there's several ways to do this one. So, but the way I've been doing it is just with one giant square. So I'm going to hit Command C, Command V, just so I can copy and paste that one, because I need it later. And I'm going to bring up this square to kind of match this right here, so that if I'm satisfied with that, I'm actually going to hit Unite, so it's all one piece. Now I'm going to come in here with my other square, highlight both of them, and say Subtract. And now I have my Adidas. Okay, just double check to hit Unite just to make sure it's all one piece, but it should be all one piece from the first step. Alright, that's all of the Pathfinder. That's finishing part 2.